Welcome to a brief HPRshredder and Retro Odyssey update video. I'm going to be talking about a few things in this video. It's going to be completely raw, unscripted. I will cut it though to save you time. But we're going to be going over some quick updates for the channel. You can already see these are the games that I'll be playing for Season 3 of Retro Odyssey. That's going to be the big focus for 2023. Also, the Zelda 2 video is going to be coming out in January, not December. I know it's, you could have probably guessed that because it's the very end of December. And, it's been like a few month gap since Dragon Buster. And before Dragon Buster, it was a few months gap before Hinotori. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video. I'm going to talk a little bit about why the gaps have been wider this year. And I'm going to talk about things that I've been doing to kind of change that for next year. So some quick updates. I'm going to be talking about how I actually am in the process of leaving my job. I'll be out on January 3rd and I'll be starting a new position. And the main point behind that is kind of to give myself more time and energy to work on the channel. And also I'm going to be going over what to expect moving forward. So quick updates. Let's get them. These are the games I'm going to be playing next season. I don't want to spoil them too much because, there's a Retro Odyssey recap video that's going to be coming out after Zelda 2. So, And also, real quick, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. This is not the giveaway video. This is just a heads up to everyone who's already a part of the channel. I have a boxed analog pocket. And I'm going to be giving this away. I think that it's gonna help, I think. So I think giveaways on YouTube are kind of like, they don't really work like they used to, but the gist of it is I don't have much of a use case for the analog pocket right now. It is a hotly anticipated item. People who are interested in the analog pocket are by default somewhat interested in 8-bit and retro gaming. And rather than give away the games that I've, as I've done retro game giveaways in the past, the value is kind of similar as far as like the games I was giving away to the analog pocket. And I just feel like the analog pocket has maybe a bigger pool to potentially get some eyes on the videos. If I seem a little like tense, it's because I just feel kind of bad about the way things turned out this year. I never intended to let months go by without uploading videos. So moving on to like why I quit my job, it's because it was just kind of like, I don't know, it would take me a few hours to decompress a little bit every day after getting home from work. The momentum from the end of last year when I started this new position kind of pushed through those first few videos like King Kong 2 up through like Kid Icarus. And then around Layla, I was just like, I was starting to lose a little bit of steam as far as just being able to kind of function. So I wanted to do something about that. And I brainstormed the idea of just quitting. I like that idea of just quitting and kind of going for it because it's romantic. But smarter probably is the path that I am taking. It took me a while to decide. It takes me time to make decisions. That's something I'm working on. But I think that this new position is going to allow me much more time and energy to work on the channel. There are other things I want to work on, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later. But just basically, I just have not been very happy with my work. And I have realized over the course of this year that YouTube is something I want to take seriously. Not that I haven't been, but that like, I feel like I believe in what I'm doing now. It's just kind of been like a struggle wrestling this year with like, what do I want to do, with my life? And is it worth it to kind of continue along the path career-wise that I have been? And ultimately I arrived at no. I just don't care about that right now. I care about my personal projects and the things that I like doing. And so I'm actually taking a job that is not really in my line of work. And I'm taking a massive pay cut to do it. And I think I'm still going to be able to get by, but going to have to tighten up a little bit. But the idea is just that, like, I really want to make these videos. I really want to work on indie games. I have all of these ideas and projects, and I just kind of I want to be living my life. And I know that, a lot of people, probably a lot of you, not super happy with your job. That's not like a unique problem to me. Everyone has that problem. But I'm just trying to do something about it, I guess. Anyway, let me maybe get some of these things out of the way. All right, so what to expect moving forward? Well, you've got the giveaway coming, but the workflow of things has been improved. The goal is going to be one Retro Odyssey video per month. So one the style of retro review that I've been developing, one of those per month. You might have also noticed a sneak peek of the new jacket. The jean jacket is going to be going away. That's going to be a season 2 thing. Season 3, I'm breaking out this kind of Game Center CX inspired jacket. Few hoops had to be jumped through to get this. Long story short, I used a company that lets you order things from Japan to order this from a company called Midori. I had it embroidered. There was a lot of back and forth. The sizing was difficult, but we're here and we're ready to go. And it says Retro Odyssey GX. GX, maybe just a little Generation X, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX shout out. It just looks cool to have some katakana followed by some English lettering. So there we go. There are also going to be other kinds of videos. There are lots and lots of projects and videos that I want to make. Obviously, I'm kind of slow with this stuff, so it's going to take me some time. But I have a few scripts ready, and I'm going to be kind of having those released in between Retro Odyssey releases, or sometimes just depending on when I'm finishing them, maybe around the same time. Another thing is I want to stream more. It's fun, and I like doing them. I like all of the materials that I have created to do that, and it kind of gives me an avenue where I can feel productive about the channel and still play new games. Another thing that you can expect is more collabs with other channels. I already have one that I worked on recently. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend checking out Hayden Loves Anime's channel and looking at the Gimmick video. I have a very, very small role in that video, but I was happy to be a part of it, and the music for Gimmick kind of out of control good. So also, I have some more collabs coming up with The Crawl. I can't talk too much about that yet. It's kind of like a secret project, but that one I'm a little more involved in, and it's looking incredibly legit. There's also potentially in the works another channel that I'm going to be featured on with someone else, and that's going to be separate from this. It's not going to impact, what I'm trying to do here, but that might be fun. It's going to be probably a lot lower effort and a lot more just whatever we feel like, but we'll see. And then lastly, and next year, I really want to start getting back into game dev. I was starting to get into it a little bit with the Godot engine. I am, or I guess I should say now, was a programmer. And so moving forward, I kind of want to be working on my own projects in that space. There's also like an app that I've been working on. This is all separate. This is maybe TMI, but that's kind of what this is. This is just kind of like an update video for those interested and to just kind of get things out, because it's just been kind of pent up this year, and I'm ready to hopefully relax. I'm probably still tense. So lastly, I just wanted to thank everybody. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Go ahead and maybe leave a comment just to prove that you were here. This video is going to be unlisted in the future. It's not going to be impossible to watch it again, but it's going to be out of the way. You're not going to be able to just see it on the channel page unless I put it in a playlist. But a few shout outs too. I want to shout out Outmind Beats. My intro song that I've been using it's not an intro, it's more of a bridge, but the bridge I've been using between the kind of intro bits getting into the main bits of each video. That's done by an artist called Outmind Beats, and he recently made a YouTube channel. He's got tons of amazing like songs and mixtapes, and not everything's there yet. Like, there's a lot of stuff still on his SoundCloud and on his Bandcamp. I'll link those. I actually always do link those. But yeah, YouTube, that's easier. It's right here. Why not? Also, I just wanted to shout out Gerard Pratt on Ko-Fi. He is the first person that has actually purchased one of my old games. So I made a community post about this. I'm kind of like testing out the idea of selling the games that I've played because they're expensive and I can't actually afford to just keep them. So I have them listed for essentially like what I paid after shipping to get them. I'm not trying to like make a profit. I'm just trying to get some of the funds back to help with the continuation of the channel. If that doesn't work out though, I'll probably just list them on eBay. That's what I did with most of the first batch of games. Also, I'd like to shout out Xmodable. He is longtime fan of the channel, has been, commenting on stuff. He has like a streaming channel now, and he's streaming on Twitch. I'd like to shout out Tom from Game Explain, their graphic designer. I was actually in the works I had applied to work for Game Explain. I had applied to be their news editor. And I actually had made it to like the final portions of that. And while I did not end up getting selected for it, that's fine. I'm actually, I have this channel, so... But it did help me connect with Tom, and Tom has been super cool. He's working on a game on his own channel called Carpoon, so you can check that out. Also, Stoked. I just want to say, thank you to Stoked. Very, very cool channel that I discovered through just looking up other small YouTube gaming channels. Another one, this guy doesn't need a shout out, but I finished a video game. We kind of linked up and met at the beginning of this year. And his channel has exploded, and it kind of proves at any time that is something that might happen. Retro Zoltan show, you guys, 2023, hopefully going to be our year. And then also, of course, The Crawl. I think we met through watching and commenting on Jeremy Parrish's videos, which is a very in-depth, comprehensive, fantastic YouTube channel that kind of goes through retro games chronologically, similar to what I'm doing, but also very, very, very different. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I would just say Zelda 2 is coming. I want to make these videos as good as I possibly can, but they won't be perfect. And just keep in mind, just because it's been a longer gap doesn't mean it's going to be like an extremely amazing, unbelievably mind-blowing video, though that is always my hope. Seriously, thank you guys, and Happy New Year. And I hope you and your families and everyone is doing good and well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.